Hey guys, Chef Michael here from SushiMeRolln in San Diego. I got another banger recipe for your repertoire today. So, lobster mac and cheese is what we're doing. Right now we have a little bit of parm, some sharp white cheddar, some smoked Gouda, some Gruyere, some sharp cheddar, some beautiful Kerrygold butter, the best, flour, evaporated milk, parsley, half and half, some elbow pasta, and then our salty crude blonde ale. So this recipe does require a little bit of labor. We do have to shred some of our own cheese. So can't buy any pre-shredded stuff. It's got a waxy texture on it that really doesn't let the cheese melt properly. So we don't want that. We're gonna have to grate our own fresh cheese, and that's no problem because you will get a better product at the end. We're gonna grate all this cheese with a cheese grater, get it nice and fine, and get ready to make our roux. Start with this beautiful smoked Gouda here. It's a labor of love, that's for sure. To the white sharp cheddar here. Sharp cheddar here. Parmesan. Gives that a little bit of a bite, you know. Sharpness. Gruyere. So we're gonna save these to top our mac and cheese with later. All right guys, so just gonna fill our pot up here with some water. You can always increase the amount of mac and cheese you do as well. You can use like a large stock pot. This is just for a small family. Go ahead and salt your water. Kosher salt, table salt, anything. Just salt your water. We're going to use elbow macaroni. You can use any noodle you want. This is what I like. I like traditional mac and cheese, so we have our salted water, kind of roll and boil. We'll go ahead and throw this in here. So guys, make sure you take a spoon. These noodles do have starches on them. They do like to stick to each other. Just go ahead and loosen them up. Get them stirring there, and that water will come back up to a roll and boil. I would say around 9 to 10 minutes. Our elbow is done. Go ahead and strain it. So I'm going to go ahead and create the roux. So butter, flour, and then we're going to incorporate some of that Coronado Brewing salty crude beer. And yeah, start making our beer cheese sauce. So we're going to go over here. Have our butter melted. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of flour. Go ahead and cook that down. Make sure you really cook it down. Cook that flour. Just creating a roux right now. More of a thickening agent. Low to medium heat. A whisk is your friend right here. I don't have one right now. We're making it work. Cook the flour down for a few minutes, stirring it consistently. So with this recipe, we're doing a beer mac and cheese, and Coronado Brewing salty crude blonde ale is the absolute perfect beer for this recipe. So we're gonna incorporate it to this roux. We're gonna stir it in. Take a nice beer cheese with it. We're gonna cook it down. All right. All right. Add some serious flavor to this mac. Now, we're gonna add some evaporated milk. Make sure you let that alcohol cook off. Here we go. Just gotta continuously stir this guy. Add a little bit of half and half in here, half milk, half cream. Let that come up to a simmer. All that cheese we shredded, we're gonna add most of it in here right now. We're gonna leave a little bit on the side for topping later. So go ahead and add our mixture. Gruyere, parm, sharp cheddar, sharp white cheddar, smoked Gouda, all the good stuff. Go ahead and stir that in. It will thicken. Keep a little bit of your half and half on the side. Kind of balance it out. Add a little bit more half and half. All right, so over low heat, let this just come up. Melt that cheese. You do not want to cook this over medium or high heat. You will burn this cheese. Do not do that. Our beer cheese sauce is on the back burner. We got that going. It's ready for us. We just cubed up this beautiful California spiny lobster. We're gonna season it with just a little bit of SP&G. All right, so we're gonna get a hot pan going with this. Cook this down with a little bit of beautiful Kerrygold butter, a little olive oil, just a medium to high heat. Remember, this lobster will cook fast, so we add a little bit of avocado oil or olive oil to our butter just so it doesn't burn. All right, guys, so we have our lobster, our spiny lobster seasoned up here. We got our butter and our oil rolling at a good heat. We're going to go ahead and start adding some of this lobster here. Nice little sizzle. Love the sizzle. All right, so let this cook down. Take your time with it. Do not overcook it. Give it a good toss. Keep that lobster moving. If you want, you can always add some white wine to this. Reduce it down a little bit. Remember, this is just seasoned up with some SP&G, salt, pepper, garlic. All right, guys, so we have our noodles here. Have our butter poached lobster here. Just gonna add a little bit, keep a little bit as a reserve. Rich, luxurious lobster mac and cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce to it. Now it's time to go into the baking dish. We have our oven heated up. It's on broil setting. We're gonna top it with some more cheese. Get that broiled on there. So we're just gonna transfer it here to this little small baking dish here. All right. Now, so we're gonna add our cheese on top of this, guys. And then this is just some fresh parsley. Give it a nice little pop. Color, freshness. So remember that cheese that we left over? Sprinkle some of that on there. Okay, nice crust on this. So now, it's ready to go into the broiler. Broiler is gonna be really hot, 500, 550. Really gonna cook the top of this very well. You want a really good crust on this mac and cheese here. So just keep an eye on it, you know. Each oven varies in temperature, but 5, 6, 7 minutes is ideal. You're looking for a good golden crust. All right, beautiful. That's what we're looking for there, guys. Add a little bit of parsley here for some color, a little freshness. All right, guys, so we just pulled our beautiful lobster mac and cheese out of the broiler. I topped it with some fresh parsley just to give it some vibrance and a little bit of pop. So now it's time to dig in and enjoy.